I've been thinking about this a lot, and I really want to get this out of the way because it's been on my mind for so long, and I just really want you guys to understand this. Black women, it's all your fault. You're the reason why your men don't want to be with you anymore. Maybe you need to take accountability of that. Hi YouTube. I didn't jump off the deep end in my last video, but it was just something that kind of like made me think about, I was looking at a couple of videos and it kind of just like hit home like, yo, people never want to take accountability of their actions. People rather just blame something on everybody else because they're too lazy to try to fix what's wrong with themselves. And I'm sick and tired of it. I don't care if a person's 80% wrong in a relationship. 20% of it is your fault because you stayed in that situation. Nobody put a gun to your head and said you had to stay here and be with me. And when will people understand that? Example, two black women talking to each other. And one of the girls says, hey, Nathaniel always leaves me. Every time me and him get in an argument, he runs out and goes to his ex. And it's like killing me, Like, this relationship is so fucked up and it's all his fault because he keeps doing this to me. He couldn't keep doing something to you unless you say, you know what? I'm a person and I want to be valued that way. And right now you're only valuing me as a piece of ass. And because of that, I'm looking for someone who will treat me like a person. Obviously, you're not it. So therefore, I can't be with you anymore. How can he continue to do it? Seriously. Another example. Well, this is not my example. This is Cat Williams. And he said, there's always a dude in here complaining about his baby moms. She's so crazy. She's so bugged out. Every 5 minutes, she's on me. Like, I can't stand this girl. But at the end of the day, when you first met her, you knew she was crazy. When she reached over and said, hey, can I use your cell phone to call such and such? And then went through it and was like, who's this number? Who's this girl? Who's that? You knew she was crazy. And even after that, you decided to have sex with her. But not only that, you decided to have sex with her raw and then have a kid with her. Whose fault is that? Men can't get it up unless they want to. So whose fault is that? I'm just saying, as an adult, you need to be mature enough and assess a situation and be able to say, okay, I was wrong in it. I was right in it. Or I partook in it. And it just seems like we can't do that. And then you got this generalizing thing that just kind of makes me fucking annoyed. Like, you can't generalize unless you're all-knowing. And no one's all-knowing. So when you sit there and try to generalize, you just make yourself look ignorant. And you stunt your growth as a human being because you sitting there and you want to classify a group of people as one thing. And because you classify them that way, now you feel like you don't need to know anything else about them because that's just who they are. When instead of you trying to figure out, well, how is this? What is that like? You stunted yourself. You cut yourself off from learning anything else about that person. That's stupid. You can call a spade a spade. You're stupid. If you do that, you're stupid. I mean, I just don't get it. Like, I feel like because we're so lazy and we just don't want to, like, try to fix what's wrong in us, we're going to tell a person from point A to point B what they need to fix themselves so that we can get away with not doing anything. It's like the whole argument situation. This is pertaining to anyone. You going like, oh, you're arguing with me. I don't want to, how can you stop arguing with me? I don't want to argue anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Person can't argue with you if you walk away. You're partaking in that argument. You're sitting there arguing back. A person can't argue with themselves. So who are they arguing with? You. Because you're arguing back. Dumbass. Like, that's just real. Like, I don't understand why we're so slow when it comes to things. Like, I don't get it. Like, this is a rant pretty much, but it's a rant because I'm just sick and tired of it. Like, I'm sick and tired of everybody just blaming each other instead of just saying, you want to claim adult, you want to claim you're so mature, but yet you can't sit there and say, you know what, I fucked up in a situation, or I partook in a situation, or, you know, I might have been the catalyst that made the situation blow the fuck up the way it did. You rather just sit there and just try to maim somebody else instead of saying, look, I did it too. I don't care if you had a messed up baby mom. You stayed with her. You had a kid by this chick. She didn't just start acting crazy when you had a kid. She was acting crazy when y'all were boyfriend and girlfriend. That's real. And instead of looking at it in such a negative aspect, just be like, you know what? This will help me appreciate the next person I get with who isn't crazy, who isn't fucked up. Because I've been through it. That's why I do appreciate my boyfriend so much, because he's been in a really fucked up situation, and I really think that because of that fucked up situation, he's able to appreciate me way more than what he would if he hadn't. He's able to appreciate the fact that, yo, I want to hang out with my boys, and I'm like, okay, go hang out with your boys. He's able to appreciate the fact that, yo, I want to play a video game. Okay, let's play video games together. He's able to appreciate that. He's able to appreciate the fact that I can cook. And the second week we were together, he had macaroni and cheese, barbecue chicken, what else? Cornbread, red velvet cake. I went in to let him know, yeah, I could throw down in this. I ain't plus size for no reason. I can cook. All right. So, I mean, he appreciated it because the chick he was with wouldn't cook. So when I cooked for him, he was like, oh shit. I did good. So, I mean, stop looking at it in such a negative like way, and like, just what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, instead of just sitting there whining like 3-year-olds. Grow from it. I mean, I get it, like, sometimes you do need to vent, and you do need to be like, oh god, this happened to me, I just need to just like let it out. We're human. It's okay to do that, but we're also human enough to make mistakes and learn from them. That's what you do. That's how you grow as an individual. You make mistakes and you learn from them. So stop blaming it on one person. Because unless your ass didn't stay in that situation, unless they put, like, tied you down to a bed and was like, you're gonna stay here, I'm gonna just treat you like shit, you can't blame everything on that person, because you stuck with that fucked up individual. Recognize that. Stop generalizing. You don't know everything. I'm happy I don't know everything. That means I can go on the internet and learn more. And I like learning. 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 Learning is fundamental. That's it. That's all I gotta say. It was a rant. Got mad.